Hello, this is Kara from Kara Tarot with a general reading for Sunday, August 31st, 2025. I'm going to be doing a modified version of the spread that I got from Candy, Soul, and Soil. It starts with an oracle card, so I'm going to use the rainbow BrainSkull card. And this says, would you be nervous performing for a galaxy you'd never see again? It's an interesting theoretical question for the day. I've already shuffled the two decks that I'm using. So I'm using the Desert Illuminations for the past, because this is the last day I'm using this deck. And taking one from the bottom of the deck. And the deck that I'm moving into for this week, the Sequitur. This is for the possible future. And again, a card from the bottom of the deck. Lots of bright colors in these decks, and that's why I thought they'd work together well. So, would you be nervous performing for a galaxy you'd never see again? It's a question about performance in terms of your performance. It could be in the workplace. It could be even showing up in a certain way for the family. And asking you to question, if you're wondering, doubting yourself, would you doubt yourself if you knew you'd never see them again? So it's a really great question for the beginning of the week, actually, because it makes you ask, the theoreticals. And of course, this is Labor Day weekend here in the States, so we have a lot of people have Monday off, not everybody. So it's a great time for thinking about your work performance. So in the past, we have the Chariot driving forward with a great deal of energy. Lots of different temptations, and the Seven of Cups, distractions, and often seeing these together means you've gone off the rails. The idea of the Chariot has to do with focus, but if you get distracted, and he's looking right at these distractions, it can mean that you've had a failure of some kind. And then the Hanged Man, the need to just regroup, reevaluate, and look at things from a different angle. So even failure can be seen in a different light if you're willing to look at it from a different angle. So maybe all things were not lost, but you definitely had to regroup after being distracted and pulled off course. And here we have the Six of Cactus, the Six of Pentacles, asking you not just to regroup, but to think what's going to be beneficial for others. So it's not enough to change your focus on what you're doing, but really thinking about what's going to be benefiting others. And actually, that's something I didn't think about in this card again. Even if you'd never see them again, would you want them to think of you as someone who benefited them, someone who gave them a gift? Would it matter? Do you care what people think of you after you leave? These are deep questions of identity. And now for this coming week, possible future, Ace of Swords. A great deal of direction, a straight ahead path, willingness to cut through things, lots of ideas and communication available to you. It's up to you as to whether you use them as pointed, or whether you're going to take a more generous approach with your words. Oh, another ace. Beginnings. Lots of beginnings this week. Interesting. Right after the Labor Day holiday, so you're going to be going back refreshed. The Ace of Pentacles. Opportunities for a really strong business venture coming on the heels of this. Opportunities for a strong business venture. Material success. Strength in the home. And the Queen of Cups, emphasizing that strength in the home, that emotional strength, that caring for others, remaining really important in this dynamic. And the bottom card here, oh, the King of Pentacles, more Pentacles. And this is really taking ownership of your work, of your material possessions. And the King of Pentacles, even though he's looking here very self-loving, self-involved, the King of Pentacles is looking right over here about, so making sure that you're also sharing this beauty and this wealth in your life with others, which ties back to the Queen of Cups, because that's exactly what she wants to do. So, if you have an action card, I would say it's probably, these two together, telling you to take ownership, take leadership. Both of these are leaders, balancing the emotional with the material so that you have the best for everyone involved. Have a strong day.